If you've ever felt invisible, like the world keeps walking past you no matter how hard you try, this story is for you, and before it ends, you might see yourself in places you never expected. Stay with me till the last moment, because what the CEO saw that day didn't just change her opinion, it changed her life. And if stories that touch your heart matter to you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe, because stories like this only grow when people like you support them. The first time the CEO ignored the single dad, it was effortless. Almost automatic. He stood near the glass doors of her company's headquarters, holding a worn backpack in one hand and a small paper bag in the other, his shoulders slightly hunched as if he had learned not to take up space. She walked past him with her assistants trailing behind, heels clicking like punctuation marks at the end of conversations she didn't need to finish. Her eyes passed over him the way people look through fogged windows, aware of a shape but uninterested in details. To her, he was just another man waiting, another problem that wasn't hers. His name was Adam Hale, though no one at that building knew it. He was a single father of a 7-year-old boy named Noah, and that morning he had skipped breakfast so his son could have an extra apple in his lunchbox. Adam wasn't there to beg or to cause trouble. He was there because the company had acquired the small warehouse where he worked nights, and the letter he received said all inquiries must be made in person. He had taken a day off, unpaid, to ask a simple question about severance. But before he could speak, security told him to wait. And while he waited, the CEO walked by without seeing him at all. Her name was Claire Whitmore. She was known in business magazines as cold, brilliant, unstoppable. She had built her empire after losing everything once, and she wore that loss like armor. Emotions were inefficient. Distractions were dangerous. People were variables best kept at a distance. That's what she told herself as she entered the elevator, unaware that the man she ignored would soon force her to question everything she believed. Adam waited for hours. When he finally spoke to someone, the answer was short and rehearsed. The warehouse would close. Compensation would be minimal. He nodded, thanked them, and left without argument. On the bus ride home, he stared at his reflection in the dark window and wondered how many times a man could start over before there was nothing left to rebuild. Life didn't pause for him. Noah still needed help with homework. The rent still needed to be paid. And so Adam did what he always did, he kept going. He picked up extra shifts wherever he could, cleaned offices late at night, fixed neighbors' broken fences on weekends. He smiled for his son even when his chest felt hollow. Love, he believed, meant carrying weight quietly so your child never felt it. Weeks later, Claire saw him again. This time, he wasn't alone. She noticed him from across a cafe she rarely visited, sitting near the window where afternoon light spilled across the table. What caught her attention wasn't his face, it was the way he laughed. Not the polite laugh people used around her, but a real one, the kind that came from somewhere deep and honest. Across from him sat a woman, her posture calm, her eyes warm, her hand resting on his wrist as if it belonged there. For reasons Claire couldn't explain, her chest tightened. She told herself it was curiosity. Nothing more. But she kept watching. She saw the way Adam listened, fully, as if nothing else existed in that moment. She saw the tired lines on his face soften, saw something gentle and strong at the same time. This wasn't the invisible man from her lobby. This was someone real. The woman laughed, and Adam smiled in a way that made Claire look away. It stirred something uncomfortable inside her, something she had buried under years of ambition and control. She left the cafe irritated with herself, annoyed that a stranger's life could distract her at all. What Claire didn't know was that the woman was Emma, Noah's school counselor. She had helped Adam through a difficult year, offering guidance, encouragement, and once, a grocery card when she noticed Noah coming to school hungry. Their meeting at the cafe wasn't romance, it was gratitude. Emma was helping Adam apply for a training program that could change his future. And for the first time in a long while, Adam felt hope without fear attached to it.